because I know I cook every meal and I know what I need.
Yeah, well, you don't cook meals around me, so you hang out with me every night, you fat fuck.
I've offered to cook fucking dinner.
Well, you're never cooking meals
I
around
have
me.
cooked you guys dinner before. When have you ever cooked anything for me, cocksucker?
John has cooked for us, and you haven't.
Multiple times.
When has John cooked for us?
He cooked it during the pandemic.
During the pandemic,
I
I
wasn't
cooked
there.
for you so many times.
I wasn't there.
You cooked
missed out,
You
dipshit.
cooked at my apartment one time.
He cooked bolognese once.
I made a shitty bolognese.
You guys have
but it
been,
was
like,
the best.
living
I made a
off-
spaghetti squash bolognese.
You guys have been living off
You've
this
never
for
done
years.
that for us.
John cooked a spaghetti squash bolognese for me maybe
I've cooked
like
a
5
bolognese
months
for you
ago.
and your girlfriend.
Yeah,
that one night.
once.
So that's
I
two.
made bolognese for
No,
you twice.
one at my apartment and one at his.
I actually made just a gravy for you. I didn't make the bolognese. I've made for you with Devin. And then,
You want some gravy?
you want gravy?
Joey, you want some gravy?
By the way, you know,
you forgot to do Tug It Guy in the submarine.
this
God
is. I
damn.
wish you would have because it was the funniest thing.
Oh God!
John,
Can we go into it?
well, yeah. So John
I had
texted
this
the group.
fantasy.
Imagine the Tug It Guy on the Oceangate submarine. He goes, we can see the Titanic, but first you gotta shut me.
So there's multiple stages the Tug It Guy could
And then
be
he
at.
goes, time to implode.
There's multiple stages he could be at. So he could be at the beginning stage. Where he's like, you want to see the Titanic? You want to go deeper?
You want to go deeper? You
gotta tug it.
You gotta tug it for 3,000 more leagues.
John's also not explaining that his vision of the Tug It Man in this.
I was about to.
He is a specter outside
I
of the
had the
sub.
idea that they have the grainy like headlights of the submarine, and it's like phasing
Tug It
past.
Guy's- he has an oxygen mask
No.
on?
He's a ghost.
Oh, he's a ghost.
phasing
He's like a
past the
Twilight
bow.
He can just
Zone.
live in the water.
Yeah, he's phasing past
And
the
he just
bow of the
goes-
ship.
He's like on the wing.
He keeps pointing a gun through the hole in the submarine. He goes, you guys better tug it.
There's like a
He
well, I
was
picture-
running out of oxygen? Oh, that must be hard to live without oxygen.
So hold on
He
a
goes,
second.
I don't like the sound of that
I don't
creak.
like the sound of that. Oh, he goes, oh, did that carbon fiber crack? Oh,
Who designed this thing?
I wonder what you guys are gonna have to do to get out of this one. Maybe you're gonna have to come at that submarine
He
and
goes,
suck me out.
I dropped the ballast tank.
Then he goes, time to die, and he implodes the whole submarine.
I
A
pictured him.
composite submarine? Not so smart.
He goes, oh, this submarine looks like it was made by a retarded billionaire.
Listen. I'm picturing him in the bow of the boat. He's wearing like a 1920s petticoat, like the guys who are playing the violin on the way down. He's got a top hat on. You know, like the scene where they open all the doors in the Titanic and everybody walks in, but he's got no pants. His cock's out, but his cock's like floating with the water. And then, the flashlights go past him, and then he makes them tug it for oxygen.
And then even when they do tug it, he goes, you fucking retard.
There's no oxygen in my bones.
he goes, they're tugging it, and while he's tugging it, he's slowly drilling holes into the submarine. And they're going faster. He's like, I'm not coming yet.
He goes, I haven't come yet, retards. And they go, please, there's so much water in here.
The 19-year-old's in the back going,
A lot of pressure on this sub.
the dad's going,
John just did a brutal impression of a dying 19-year-old that died less than 36 hours ago.
the dad's like, I never thought this would happen.
I didn't know the Tug It Man was going to be here.
The dad goes, I never thought this would happen.
It's like, you're the shock. And he finally comes, and then he drifts.
The dad goes, I never thought this would happen. And the Tug It Guy goes, think again.
He goes, well, you thought wrong.
I did that wrong, retard. he's just outside of the window, holding a Magnum. His cock is rock hard. He's floating.
The last thing they see. The last thing.
I've been watching you, Stockton.
The last thing they see is him floating. After the tug guy's finally come, he's floating off in the distance, and they're looking at him like, oh, maybe we'll be okay. We gotta send. And then, but the tug guy has the remote control in his hand.
He all of a sudden appears with the remote control.
He goes, time to die.
And he presses implode.
There's an implode button.
I'd hate for me to have this.
He goes, no.
Tug It Guy's a ghost outside the window.
He's a specter.
He's an immortal pirate.
He's an immortal.
He's a Pirates of the Caribbean.
I'm so pissed I didn't bring this up.
Oh, man.
God.
It's on
What would his
Patreon.
gravy be? What would his underwater gravy be?
You can go, you know what? Well, it's not so much that. It's not about the gravy when it's underwater. I think it's mostly...
It's gotta be a gravy-oriented.
He gives you what you most want. You know, so it's like...
You guys want some oxygen?
Yeah, you want oxygen?
You want this? You guys to use some oxygen.
I never thought this would happen.
You guys are about to
The dad grabs his kid. He goes, I never thought this would happen, son. I'm sorry.
Listen, son, remain calm.
Remain calm. The Tug It Guy's here. We heard about him.
Stockton's like, I thought of everything. We did pressure testing. We've done this a million times. It's the 37th.
He goes, listen, the Tug It Guy shows up every time we go to the Titanic.
He's never been this aggressive.
He's never been this... He's never been this aggressive before.
James Cameron. James Cameron, like, I can't believe they didn't foresee the Tug It Guy down there. I warned them about the Tug It Guy. I knew the Tug It Guy got them Monday. I knew the Tug It under the Navy is like, we heard the Tug It Guy.
The Tug It Guy woke up on the wrong side of the bed.
The Navy had reports of the sound of a gunshot underwater. We knew the Tug It Guy was there.
Oh, God, it looks like the Tug It Guy woke up on the wrong side of the barnacle.
He goes to sleep in a big urchin.
Somebody pissed off the Tug It Guy.
He's waving to them as they implode. He goes, time to die. And then he goes back into a clamshell.
He said the tongue, it's a big bed. He's like,
He goes, time to die. He goes,
I'm sleepy.
you're sleepy after that one.